Now, to learn more about halal tourism in South Korea, we are very lucky and fortunate to have a special guest joining us in the studio now, Bapak Agus Purwanto, owner of a travel agency, and of course, already have done so many travels to South Korea. Selamat pagi, good morning, Bapak. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
안녕하세요.
So, Pak, could you please maybe tell us about the halal tourism in South Korea? Is this a new trend or has it been actually going on for quite a while now?
Yeah, depend on the issue in Asia. There is increase for the halal tourism.
Okay.
And therefore, Korea and Japan are ready to make their consequent to the development for the development to tourists there is good preparing so that the traveler from Muslim country is enjoy and there is a facility like prayer rooms and halal food.
Okay.
And that is so make easy for traveler Muslim traveler in Korea. It's so clearly.
Oh, okay.
Pak Agus, could you please explain to us in detail what is actually a halal trip? What does a halal trip offers?
Okay. Yeah, halal trip is that is difficult from our Muslim to the minority country, and to looking for the halal food.
Halal food, yes.
And the second is prayer room.
Prayer room.
And also facility for the good facility. Okay. And therefore they are making how to the traveler Muslim and cater them to make prepare halal food and the prayer room.
Okay, that's good.
Then the government, Korean government, make this regulatory framework and also develop facility and education and training.
I see. So they can truly accommodate all the Muslim tourists that come to South Korea.
Together with the private sector tourism.
Okay, so they see it as a big potential.
Yeah, this big potential.
A lot of tourists come from Indonesia, and a lot of them are Muslims.
I
can imagine,
K-pop.
K-pop.
Because of the K-pop phenomenon, of the K-dramas that people watch here. They want to see it for themselves. Now, I can imagine for Muslims, especially devout Muslims, probably one of the biggest concerns is, of course, to make sure that all the food they enjoy during the trip is halal and they can still observe praying times, right? But with all that being done, can we still enjoy the best of South Korea?
Yes.
Pak Agus, what would be the travel destinations then for the Muslim tourists?
Yeah, the most popular and favorite in tourism and the halal tourism in Taiwan.
In Taiwan.
Okay.
It's actually one of the series on Netflix too.
There is.
And also,
you know your K-drama,
of course.
And also, Seoul. There's Center Mosque.
There's a mosque in Seoul. Okay.
There are also KMF, Korean Muslim Federation.
So instead of just taking them to the normal tourist destination, you take your clients towards all these Muslim destinations, the mosque. That's great.
And we talked together with the Mu'allaf of Convert to Islam.
Okay.
Koreans Mu'allaf and how to convert to Islam and then his story about it.
Wow, so this tourism is really going deep to the roots. Pak Agus, could you please share to us how much of the interest is it at the moment to go to South Korea now compared to a couple of years back then? Has it been really rising?
Yes, it's been rising. It's K-pop and the marketing from globally from Korea, South Korea, and to interesting people, Indonesian people who make to trip to Korea.
What other factors do you think is making this rise, this interest to go to South Korea, apart from K-pop just now you mentioned?
And dramas.
Yeah, so the
Korean
pop culture,
dramas,
which is actually a sort of marketing done by the government as well to push forward all these beautiful lifestyles, beautiful people, and they show the beautiful tourist destinations in those K-dramas.
Exactly.
So people want to go there and experience it by themselves. Agus, I'm just curious. You've been in the travel industry for quite a while, I presume, and now watching how the Korean government is taking so many steps, serious steps, of making sure that Muslim tourists that come visit their country can be comfortable and still enjoy their time. How can we learn from that government? Because Indonesia also want to receive many foreign tourists to come to our country. What lessons can be taken from this experience with the Korean government?
It's not easy to answer. But how to government to make regulatory frameworks. And second, how to give facility, and the third is give training and education.
It's very important indeed.
So the 3 point is important, how to make people come to Indonesia.
So firm regulations, build infrastructure, facilities, and then proper training and education. So people really know how to properly welcome the incoming tourists. So beautiful scenery is just not enough, right? We do have more potential to become a great...
work together with the private sector. And give the halal certificate and prior room or give the facility, and they just also make interest to the other come to Indonesia.
So it's actually more complicated than that. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to bring the Muslim tourists to come to Korea. Pak Agus, can you please share with us for culinary? I mean, like, of course, people go to Korea to try their culinary, but here you're offering halal food. Can you share with us what halal food is of interest to try in South Korea?
There is some major cities like in Itaewon and Seoul and Changwon, and there's Pyeongtaek, Gimhae. There's also make halal food for culinary, and you get easy to make halal food there. And there is one of the prestages, I think, from the Korean government to setting up the halal food and easy to cater travel Muslim and make them happy and enjoy.
Okay, that sounds really, really enticing. I want to go to South Korea now. Now, Pak Agus, if you'd be so kind to help me, we have a genuine travel agent here with us. The end of year is coming, and as you know, end of year, usually people go abroad, you know, take vacations with their families. Could you advise us where would be the best places to go in South Korea, especially in this time of year when it's a little bit colder than usual? What would be the best way to enjoy South Korea?
First thing is Seoul and Itaewon. And Jeju. Jeju Island.
Jeju Island.
And Nami Island also. It's the best place.
Best places to enjoy.
What can you find, Pak Agus, from Jeju Island and Nami Island? What do they have to offer, especially during is it winter period there later?
Actually, there are many differences in the Jeju and the Nami. But every single person is happy when they come to Nami and they come to Jeju. But it's pleasure in the Jeju or in the in the.
It's more peaceful.
Climate. Yeah,
okay,
more
compared
compared to
Seoul.
Yeah.
Which is a bustling metropolis.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've only been to South Korea once in my life, to Seoul. It was a few years back, but I made a mistake. There's three of us, my best friends, mom trip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, mommy's me time trip. But we went in January. So it was freezing cold.
Freezing, yes.
We were there for 5 days. On those 5 days, it was -10 to -12, Louisa.
No, that's
I
super
swore I would
freezing.
never go back to Seoul in
Snow.
January.
January.
It was really hard to enjoy everything because
Yeah.
whenever you go out, just go back in. We don't want to go sightseeing. So maybe you can tell us.
Wrong time.
Wrong
maybe.
time.
Wrong time. Okay.
But I love it though. So many things to
Yeah.
see. The food is amazing, and just the sights and sounds and smells. Really want to go back. But please, Pak Agus, tell me what would be actually the best time to visit South Korea, especially Seoul, so I can have a better experience next time.
In the springtime.
What month
in
would
the
that
summer and summertime. It's the best time to Korea.
Okay, and perhaps for first timers, people who has never been to South Korea and they want to go there on this halal trip, which destination should they choose in South Korea?
Yeah, this place in Itaewon and Seoul and Ansan.
Ansan.
You know Ansan?
No, I've never heard of
it's,
it. What is it, Pak?
This place where the like Indonesian town, because so many people Indonesian there.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So Indonesian
and there's
diaspora.
many diaspora and many restaurant.
Indonesian restaurants.
Indonesian restaurant.
Oh, okay. So if you ever miss,
You can get jengkol, is it?
really?
Really?
Is it famous among Koreans as well?
Yeah.
Do Korean people try out the Indonesian food there?
Indonesian, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ansan.
Every foreigners work from Indonesia, their dream to Ansan.
Oh, okay.
see.
That's something new.
Yeah.
That's like a little secret that you just shared with us right there.
I was lived there years and half to be imam of religion affair in Islamic Ansan Islamic Center.
Oh,
okay.
For 1 year and a half.
Yeah,
That's
Wow.
interesting. What are the majority of Indonesians? Are they students? Are they workers?
yeah,
What do they
there's
do?
student and workers and citizen.
Oh, okay. Citizens of Korea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agus, you mentioned Itaewon so many times during this conversation. I've never been to Itaewon before, but what can you find there in Itaewon? It seems like you're really endorsing this.
Yes. You're pushing it.
Go to Itaewon.
What's in Itaewon, Pak?
Yeah. In Itaewon, you can the store and like shopping center. It's a good shopping center and chips.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, you had me at shopping center. Pak. I'm there. Now, this has been a really interesting conversation, and we would love to add to give more information to our viewers about South Korea, who boasts a number of Muslim-friendly tourism destinations that attract visitors from Islam-majority countries. The following are 6 Muslim-friendly tourism destinations in South Korea that are very popular among Muslim tourists. Let's have a look. That's a fascinating option.
Yeah.
I've only learned that there's a grand mosque in Itaewon, built in 1974, open since 1976, the largest Islamic preaching facility in South Korea.
Yes.
Obviously, you've been there.
Yes.
Agus, how
Yes.
is it? How is it in person?
It's big mosque.
Yeah.
Big mosque. And now the imam there is Mr. Abdurrahman Lee.
Oh, okay.
Is,
Korean.
yeah, the board of KMF, Korean Muslim Federation.
Okay.
He's nice girl and as imam.
Okay. Is it located near the city center or is it a little bit out?
Yeah, it's a city center and
okay.
it's above in the mountain.
Oh wow! So the view also
the
must
view
be
is
really
so,
nice.
yeah,
Really good, yeah.
Really good. Nice.
Okay.
But Agus, for the youngsters going to South Korea, what are they actually aiming? Where do they actually aim to go?
For the young.
Yes, the young people.
I'm curious because you mentioned K-pop is the one that is like encouraging people to go to, attracting people to go to South Korea.
Yeah,
and perhaps there are a lot of youngsters going to South Korea. Where do they want to go when they usually go to South Korea?
Yeah, Seoul is the first choose to young traveler to Korea.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is also Gongbuk. This is Gongbuk is also good.
Also good,
Or
yeah.
palace for the tourism.
Okay.
Do they go to like K-drama spots?
Yeah, there's also
Yeah?
there's filming and
Filming spots.
Yeah, film park.
So I visited Gangnam when we were
Gangnam
there.
is
Yeah,
nice,
and
nice.
during every winter.
January
Yeah.
So we walked for 10 minutes, almost frozen, and we just went inside some random cafe. But I gotta tell you, all the cafes there are so aesthetic and beautiful,
Yeah.
and the food and the coffee is really,
It's really good.
So I just learned at that trip that few years back that Korean, they're obsessed with coffee, Luisa.
Yeah.
It's like a coffee shop every 100 meters, right, Pak Agus? And the coffee is quite strong.
Yeah.
And they have this, like in here you have small, medium, and large, and they have like this huge
Oh, huge size for
1 liter.
coffee drinkers.
Yeah.
Oh,
1 liter.
wow.
amount of
Yeah.
coffee that they take everywhere with them.
Yeah.
But I guess, I mean, like if you go there during winter time, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just great to have that warm,
warm
coffee to
coffee
hold
in your
the
hand.
entire day.
So for the young people, I would suggest Gangnam as
Gangnam
one
is
of the
nice, nice.
spots you have to
Yeah.
go to and just check out the cafe scene, the coffee shop scene. It's
Yeah.
great, right?
Wow,
Right.
Pak Agus mentioned so many places that I've never been to in Korea. Usually people will just focus on going to Seoul
Yeah.
and going just around the
Yeah,
city. But
around
now
it's
apparently
nice, yeah.
Itaewon is
Okay.
also in the list. And also Namsan just now?
Namsan, yeah,
Okay.
Namsan.
So Pak Agus, when people watch this and they just say to themselves, okay, let's make it happen.
Let's book it.
Let's book it. Let's go to Seoul. What should they prepare in terms of their passports, travel documentations,
yeah.
you know, funding?
Yeah, funding.
Yeah.
Sure.
What should they prepare, Pak?
The first is passport,
Okay.
and there is take visa.
Oh,
And there
okay. Apply for the visa.
Yeah,
Is it difficult to get a visa
this-
for South Korea at the
yeah, there's
moment?
many conditions.
And how many months does it take to apply for a visa to South Korea?
Almost 1 month.
One
Oh,
month.
okay.
That's not bad.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
That's not bad.
But you gotta manage your time
Yeah.
really well because you don't want to, make it too soon to the arrival time. So, what kind of conditions? You mentioned there are many conditions to be
Yeah.
able to receive the visa.
There is to prepare for the bank
Okay, bank statements,
Bank
bank
statements.
accounts. Okay.
and letter from the office. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Make sure your boss lets you.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, this the two things is important,
Okay.
Okay.
and of course, money.
Oh, you need to have the fun
Yes, you need to
to
have
go
the
on a
fun.
trip
Yeah.
and to shop.
So
Would you say that South Korea is an expensive
Yes.
destination, Pak Agus?
Is it
As-
more expensive than Japan, for
No,
instance?
no.
Not expensive
No,
as
not
Japan.
expensive, no.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That's good. This Japan is expensive.
Yes, indeed it is.
And it's getting more and more expensive these days. Perhaps that is why people are actually diverting to other destinations, such as South Korea. Pa Agus, at the moment, your halal tourism, we've been talking about the South Korea one, but what other destinations do you offer besides South Korea for the halal tourism?
We said Korea, we plan to Japan and Europe.
Europe too?
Yeah, Europe.
Oh,
I have been 13 years in Netherlands.
Oh, okay. You lived in the Netherlands.
Yeah,
wow.
Okay.
So you know so much about Netherlands.
Yeah.
Is it possible to have...
I can speak Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. You want to switch? Switch language.
Is it possible to have a halal trip in the Netherlands?
In Netherlands, yes.
Okay.
So many places to halal food and prior rooms, and it's ready to tour in Netherlands.
Okay. Pa Agus, last question before we end our conversation and go straight to my laptop to book tickets to go to South Korea. How can people learn more about having a trip to South Korea, and how to reach you perhaps to ask you questions about making that halal trip to South Korea a reality? Is there like a social media account where we can reach you, or a website?
Yeah. We can. We have Instagram, and we have Facebook, and WhatsApp.
Okay. What's the name of the Instagram and the Facebook account?
The Instagram is Luxor.
Luxor, as in Luxor.
Oh,
okay.
So just look that up. And get in touch with Pa Agus.
And perhaps don't go to Korea in January.
Yes.
Like
It's freezing.
mentioned. It's freezing.
Don't
Not
do
freezing.
that.
Not
Yes.
recommended.
I've done that, so all of you can learn from my experience. Pa Agus, thank you so much for coming to our studio. It's not as freezing as South Korea in January, but we still appreciate you coming here. And hopefully we can see you again in South Korea in the near future.
Good.
Kamsahamnida, Pa Agus. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Okay, thank you.
And don't go away, because Starting Point will be back very shortly with more updates for you. Stay with us.